Good evening, everybody. Welcome back. Here we are, Singapore. Tier 2. So Tier 1 raced here on Friday night. Weather is set to dry. Obviously the glitch is still there until the patch is released tomorrow. So we are staying with a dry race. So that will be less eventful. So I am back. Apologies, I wasn't here last week. I was down in Silverstone enjoying the sunny weather down there, and my co-colleague Mr. Luckman stood in for me. But it's good to be back. It's good to be back in the comms room, and hopefully you guys will give us a good race this evening. Friday's was eventful. There was a few safety cars in there, so bear that in mind. 7 seconds until we get to the grid. Here we go. Let's get some data on the board for you. Tyre and track map. There we go. So everyone's got softs on at the moment, apart from Kieran, who thinks he's going to go out on the medium. Driver standings at the moment in Tier 2. We've got Dan at the top with 64 points, followed by Kieran on 54 points. Non-CDR member is next, not admin member even, is Captain Hindsight. So he's there in P3 on 48 points. Gainful, James Brown, Riker, Gould. So everyone but apart from the bottom three scoring points so far. 3 drivers with no points. I wonder if we'll have Dino in tonight. Kieran is on his outlap. Jump on board with him, just knock that audio down a little bit as well. There we go. So Kieran only one out at the moment on the track. As much as it was a street circuit, I can say I kind of enjoyed Friday. Wasn't a bad race at all. So the 2 drivers originally in Tier 1, top of the Tier 2 group. Yes, I'm glad you noticed that, T-Bag. Surprised Kieran's at the top, to be honest. So we've got... Where is he coming round? Yeah, he's just coming round Sector 2 now. Surprised you're not in this evening, T-Bag. Thought you might have joined us for the Singapore Grand Prix. Kieran opens up his wings down the back straight. And comes around the final corner to start. But Dan and Lawson have both got mediums on as well. So let's see what sort of time Kieran can get on the board. We went into the 127s just on Friday, which was incredibly insane. Still no broadband wood. Good. I was going to go on board, but that hash sounds awful, so it was. He's catching up the back of a Ferrari, so it might get a nice little tow down this straight in a minute. Straight mode enabled for a short period of time. It's a very long lap here. I think we've got 31 of them to go as well. Ferrari gets out of the way and Kieran flies past, keeping it within track limits. Boost mode active. See what else you need to do. once Kieran's finished his lap, is put myself in a party because my voice keeps popping up on the screen. So Kieran, 1:31.7. Oh, good time there from him for his first lap. Let's just do. Here we go. That's better. My name doesn't keep appearing on the screen every time I talk. So Kieran on the board. We've got Ferrari coming around the corner now, and not an Audi coming around the corner of Riker with a 1:30.9. So the first one to the 1:30s is Riker. Full send Dave 31.8, just a tenth slower than Kieran. McLaren coming across the line now. That's King Panda with a 31.7. Then we've got an Alpine. Is it? It is Mechanical. Mechanical sticks himself just behind Riker with a 31.2. Aston Martin coming down now. That is Clay just on his outlap, so we'll just stay on board with him as he joins his flying lap. We've got an Audi coming up there as well, so that Audi will be Crispy Beef. Welcome back to the lead, Mr. Beef. Always invalidated on that lap. So jump back to Clay. Clay just going down the straight now. As Josh puts a flying lap in of 30.8. Was that Dan on a lap as well? Dan is on a lap. Cavalis is on a lap. Cavalis will be first across. So Cavalis goes P3, 31.1. Down to Dan, just in time as Dan comes round the final corner. Across the line, only P5 for Dan on the mediums. So 19 drivers in, we're going to lose 3 drivers. So feels pretty confident with his 1:31.6 on the mediums. Clay just coming through sector 2 now. So 8 drivers set a time so far. McLaren there with Panda, he's on his way in. Here comes Clay around the final corner. Clay goes up there just behind Mechanical, P5, 31.6. Good time there from Clay. What else have we got coming across the line there? Luke's invalidated. Lawson, he's coming round through sector 2. Audi going over the line of Crispy Beef. That's a 33.8 from him. Where's Andy Boy? Andy Boy coming through sector 2. Mihai has what's going on there? And the boy goes across the line, puts himself P5. And another lap, Luke. Luke's went across the line in a Haas. So Mihai's out. So that's 2 drivers we're going to lose. McLaren Gainful's on his outlap. Also still in the pits. James Brown is coming up the back straight. Chip will be next across the line, set a time. The Audi pits. Where's Chip going to go? Chip goes quickest, 30.6. What a lap there from Chip. Luke crosses the line. Luke goes P8, 31.3. And that one was Panda. He's on he's on a lap. Anyone improving? Gainful's on an out lap. Just starting his lap now. Full send Dave's on an out lap. And watch Panda as he comes round through sector 2, see if he's improving. Missed Panda's split then, but really well stay on board with him as he comes round at the final couple of corners. Used up all his boost across the line. Panda goes up to P7. So Crispy Beef there in the danger zone. Still sat in the pit. So what time have we got left? 6-7 minutes. Oh, there she goes the wrong way. Also still in the pits, full send Days on a lap. Full send Dave coming round the final couple of corners. Full send Dave P9. Kieran did exactly the same thing. Don't want to stop. Yeah, I had that a couple of times on Friday. Not at that point, but a couple of points. And then I lost my front wing. We got a McLaren. Gainful just coming out of his. Oh, that's Panda just coming down now. 6 minutes left on the board. So where is Gainful? There he is. So 2 minutes on the board. He's going to go another one. Similar sort of time through sector 1. So Crispy Beef just on the edge there. So Gainful puts a decent time in. He'll definitely need to go again with a 33.8. Hopefully when he comes onto this corner he breaks in time. Yeah, so he's nearly 7/10 up so far. And hopefully he's about 30 seconds up. And he jumps above Crispy Beef. So in fact it's a 32.2, so we will have to go out again, Crispy, or he's going out in Q1. So who's going to go out now? We've only got Gainful on the track. Oh, Kieran. Kieran's invalidated his outlet. he starts his flying lap. Come on, Kieran. See if any improvement in his sector 1 time as he makes his way towards the split. Here we go. Hey? Just jump to outlap. He's just done his outlap. I've got no split time for Kieran, which is a bit weird. Mechanical has retired, Chip has retired. So I don't know what's going on with Kieran's time. As a pump says, let's go. Also, he's still in the pits, mate. Harvey has retired from P6, he's done enough. Definitely expect to see the bottom few come out. Dan's braving it and staying in the pits. Out comes Crispy. So will Kieran move up with the time? 31.721 currently. And Kieran goes quickest. There was a glitch in the timing balls there, so Kieran on top of the 30.4 for Q1. So Crispy Beef's gone out on a lap. Gameful in the drop zone. Also is going out. 2 minutes 18 on the clock. Hopefully Dan's knocked out. I mean, I didn't say that. Not out loud anyway. Sorry, Dan. And also Crispy Beef are out on track. Dan has retired. Come on, Crispy. Come on, also. Gameful as well. Go on, Gameful. Let's make this interesting. So Crispy started his lap. Stay on board with him, not been on board with him. I'm watching as he drives through his flying lap here. That's CDR. And Josh is retired. We'll see when he gets to Lawson goes quickest. Crispy makes his way up to the split as he improved 0.8 of a second. It's a lot, but it's not enough. So he improves 32.9, stays P17. Where's Gameful? Gameful marginally up in sector 1. Also has invalidated. Looks like that might be safe after all. Oh, that was wide there, Gameful. Lucas also popped up there with a 130.627 P3. He's getting full to the line. Dangerful jumps up to P15. Goes down into P16. 14 Crispy Beef didn't do enough, so Brown will go through to the next round. I think if me high hadn't crashed, Dan would have been in danger and would have had to have gone out here. Who still else on track? I think that's it. I think everyone is. Oh, Lawson's up there. Nope, he's in the pits. And Panda is invalidated. So there we are, Q1 of Tier 2 over and done. Lawson taking the provisional first place there for Q1. Just confirmation there, we are losing Crispy, Osso and Mihai. I'll be back in 2 seconds, gonna grab a drink. So back just as Kieran starts his flying lap. Not bad timing. So he's Luke's just coming down the street as well. Kieran's the first. makes his way to sector 2. It's 105.3. Pretty much most cars are out on track. Making his way around the final corner. Kieran's a 130.6. I think Luke is next. Luke is a 130.7. Aston Martin next. That was Clay with a 131.4. And we've got Full Send 32.8 and Chip 31.2. McLaren next. King Panda 31.8. Sticks himself just in front of Full Send Dave. James Brown sticks himself in P3 with a 130.9. We've got Mechanical, is it? 105.5 for sector 2, so a couple of tenths down on Kieran. Although puts himself P3 with a 30.8. So McLaren gainful on his outlap, followed by a Haas. Is that Cavalis behind him? It certainly is. 105.4 for sector 2. Cavalis puts himself on the P3. Lawson goes up there with a 30.5. We've got Haas coming round again, and that'll be Kieran going in the pits. Where is Harvey? Harvey's just started his lap. He's got his teammate in front of him, but he's probably a little bit too far ahead to make any difference at the moment. In fact, it's not his teammate at all. Lewis Lang. As Harvey comes to the line, he puts himself P9. There is Andy Boy. Andy Boy's just starting his lap. So not yet got a time on the board, Andy. So this will count. Andy Boy makes his way to the split. 105.3, good time there from Andy Boy. Riker and Dan on out laps. Andy coming to the line now. Top 4, there we go, P4 for Andy Boy. Riker just starting his lap. To get out the way of Andy Boy as he was starting his lap. 27-2 for Riker in Sector 1. So 1 for Riker through the Sector 2. That's quick. That is quick. I think he'll be up there. That's the front with that. There's Mercedes of Dan gone through on a 130.6. And Riker 130.3. I knew that was going to be quick. What a lap there from Riker. Greeting, not Gameful, Cat Panda is on his out lap. Where's Chip? Chip just starting a lap. Chip just starting a lap. James Brown, the 10.5 up. That'll jump him up a couple of places. Running out of boost. To the line, James Brown, 130.779. Chip coming. Chip's not improved. Chip's in the pits. Cavaliers, he's improved. I missed his split time, but he's purple sector 2. Four minutes of the session left. Currently losing Josh Harvey, Clay, Gable, Panel, full send. Cabinet is in. There's Kieran's in the pit. Got an out lap of Harvey. He's just started his lap. An out lap of Gable, who's back around at the far side of the track. Harvey looking to move himself out of the drop zone. Playing Gameful. Gameful just starting the lap. Where's Clay? He's just coming around the back. Harvey's gone quicker in sector 2 than anyone else. 7/10 up. 30.5, 30.6. What will it be? Comes round the corner, hits the line. Harvey goes quickest, 30 flat. Wow. Gameful 3/10 up, going through sector 2. just started his lap. He needs to improve. Currently running 13th. Game ball validated. He's on a lap. Just on the base on a lap. Stick on board with Clay. He comes through sector 2. There's a Red Bull in front of him. He's getting a nice toe off it. He's done enough. He's retired. So, Ranker and Lawson are across the checkered line. He goes in the pits. Panda's finished. He finishes P11, 12 now. As Chip goes up to P9. Ferrari coming over the line now. Not Josh. That'll be Andy Boy, who goes up to P5. We've got Josh there coming around the final couple of corners. That mechanical further back as well. Josh to the line. Josh goes up there as well, 30 flat as well, 1,000 slower than Harvey. Track's evolving. Mechanical currently in the drop zone unless he's going up. Is he improved? Mechanical goes quick as well. 30 flat again for Mechanical. And then we've got, who's that one? Cavalis currently in the drop zone. Is he improving? No, stays where he is. And Clay's on a lap. Clay's 11 seconds down. Obviously had an incident somewhere on the track. There's the boxes. So it looks like we are losing Lawson, Chip, Cavalis, Panda, Clay and Gainful. There we go, confirmation there, Mechanical, the quickest. And just a confirmation we are losing Lawson. Didn't expect Lawson to be down there. Lawson, Chip, Cavalis, Panda, Clay and Gainful. Yeah, the laps from before, I wasn't really expecting that, but unless he ran out of tyres. Here we go. So we're back on, and top 10 shootout. Who's going to be on pole? I don't think I can call it this week, to be honest. Out comes James Brown. And someone slightly in front of him. It was Kieran again. I'm not bumping on board with Kieran. Mechanical. Kieran started his lap, and no, Mechanical started his lap. And keep an eye on Kieran's split time. Kieran come down first straight at 26.903. Here comes Mechanical. 27. So Kieran's quicker in the first sector. 10th up on him in the first sector. See how it plays out in the second sector. So Kieran heading towards the sector 2 split. And he's 104.729. Only 5.2. Must be older tyres. Kieran comes round to finish his lap. Cross the line, and he's put a 129.7. Wow. Mechanical, so 130.4. And we've got the Red Bulls. This is James Brown for no, he's on an out lap. So 106.2 Dave as he crosses the line to 131.9. And we've got Luke, who's just starting his lap. Ferrari of Andy Boy. Andy Boy P3. 30.6. And his teammate Josh. Mercedes of Dan on his lap. Set to 1 for Dan. down with a 104.8. Ooh, it's good time there from Dan. Let's see him there with Kieran. Makes his way round the corner. He's just behind him. 130 004. James Brown's invalidated. Riker is coming down the back straight. First run's nearly out of the way. Harvey's on an outlap. Riker splits the CDR admins, puts himself P2, 29.9. Harvey's on his outlap. In the pits. There's Luke. Luke's invalidated, he's in the pits as well. Harvey's on his lap. Flag 62, we've got one straight on. 2 straight 147. Time set from here. Just saving one line. Harvey coming to the line. He's going to put himself P4. Creating flat. P1, P2 in the 29s, P3, 4, 5, and 6 in the 30s, and 79 and 31s. So it's fair split here. Final lap, 30 seconds left of the session. Send Dave just starting his lap. Kieran coming around to finish his lap. So Kieran goes quicker, 29.3. We've got Luke 29.8. We've got a Ferrari of Josh, next one across the line. And Josh goes P3, 29.8, couple of hundred, well, 100th behind Luke. Got Mercedes next of Dan, he's 10th up. Puts himself just behind Kieran, and then Mechanical slots into there. So he's down with a 29.8, Mechanical with a 29.7. Ferrari of Andy Boy, 29.8. And then we've got James Brown coming across the line. James Brown stays P9. And of course then Dave 7/10 up, keep him where he is. There is your pulse, is it? Kieran. Kieran on the front row next to Mechanical. And down on row 2 with Andy Boy next to him, Luke and Josh, Mike Harvey, James Brown and Full Send Dave. I'll be back in a sec for the start of the race. Here we go, we're lined up on the grid and the formation lap will take place. What tyres will they have? Ooh, oh, that's interesting. So we've got a medium front runner. We've got a hard. Oh, Panda has Panda crispy beef. What's happened there? Mechanical on the hards. Down on the mediums, Andy on the hards. And then everyone else down to Cavaliers on the mediums. King Panda on the hards. Gameful on the mediums. Crispy on the hards. Clay on the hards. It will play out, it depends on safety cars obviously. Probably a one stop. Two stop might work. We go round now to start lining up on the grid. We've got mechanical pointing right at Kieran for turn one. Hoping to get off the mark. He is on the harder tyres, maybe should have cut that off. Andy boy there in the bottom of the picture with hards on as well. So we'll be looking to get a good start. And the lights go on. 5 lights. And we go. Mechanical does in fact come right across the Kieran. Dan gets a good start. Mechanical blocking Dan out. Dan goes round the outside. Mechanical's got the inside. And Andy boy come up the inside as well. Hasn't got the acceleration Dan's got on the mediums. And it goes into turn 3 as it was in turn 1. Got a Ferrari further back. Josh looking to make a move. Everyone's fairly straightforward through turns 1, 2 and 3. Mechanical giving Kieran some stick. Chip has it dropping back a few places. Things made up of 2 places. Mihai has also and Crispy Beef have gone to the back. Really many overtaking places here in Singapore. But there is a couple. Track limits will play a bit here. As that RB does go a little bit wide. Oh, we've got Crispy Beef out already. So we've got a VSC by the looks of it. No safety car on track, so just a VSC for now. Crispy Beef car gets to be covered as Riker goes in the pits. He must have damage. Is he having a new wing? Yeah, he's had an end plate disappear, so he's having a new wing bomb. So Kieran still leads. Safety car VSC is gone. Mechanical still behind Kieran. Oh, as Andy Boy hits the wall and past goes Luke. As Crispy says, it was the wall. Yeah, they don't move there very well. Not when you hit them. And we've got Andy Boy suffering a little bit here. Harvey trying to get on the inside. Andy Boy goes into the wall. And he's going backwards. Dan's got the fast lap of the race. Mechanical did have it for half a second. Luke chasing down the leaders. Also up to P17. At the top, P17 for Rosso. A few gaps appearing here, one in front of Full Send Dave. Dan looking to make a move in mechanical. Dan also under pressure from Luke. So Kieran is backing everyone up. But can't let anyone past. Jobs is very close to the back of Harvey as well. Pulls that double up, pulls back in again. Do the undercut. Doesn't work. Plays up to P13 now, splitting the McLarens. That's good on the inside. Dan's under pressure from Luke because the gap to Kieran is now nearly 2 seconds. Josh there, very close to the back of Harvey. He's going to make a move. Wow. You know, yellow flag somewhere. Sector 2. Meanwhile, Kieran has pulled out another second. The front while these are battling. There's a dam's a rolling roadblock at the moment. Yellow flag sector 2. Someone else has gone straight on. James Brown, I think it is. Mechanical back up to 6 on those hard tyres. Josh trying to make his way past Harvey. Kieran hovering around the 3 seconds in the lead. Helicopter cam. Gainful, Clay and Mihai going across the bridge. As Harvey's gone backwards a bit there, Mechanical's overtaken him. Luke's desperate to make a move here and down. It's not enough road. Dan went wide. Now Josh is coming to the party. Lap 9 of 31. Next couple of laps we'll start seeing the pits. There's Gable in the pit now. And struggling to get the power down here. Josh is all over the back of him. James Brown speeding in the pit lane, and he's retired. I'm struggling to get in that corner. Same corner last time Luke got past him. Has he got enough in him now to get past him? Trying to go to the outside, his friend. No one in the pit this time. As also Bosso makes a move on Clay, and down the inside also comes Panda on Clay. Panda doesn't make it stick. Panda making a move on Clay down the inside. Still at the front. John Shaw looking to make a move on down. Kieran's lead down to 2.5 seconds now. See Dan's tyres starting to lose grip now, no acceleration. Dan is still within not within a second there, he's just out. Takes chips quite close to the back of Cavlis. Harvey picks up the first penalty of the game. Pushing halfway now, so the medium runners will be thinking about coming in. And picks up the second penalty of the race. Leads of Luke. They're in the top 10 here. We've got who's moving around their pits. There we go. So Kieran stayed out. Luke and Dan Harvey have pitted. So they're coming out. Where are they going to come out? All gone to hards. That's it. Job's done. Come out behind Clay. 7 seconds behind Clay. So Josh get the hammer down now. Mechanical behind him, pushing him. Josh could do a couple of quick laps because he was pushing Dan. He was quicker than Dan. So we can do a couple of quicker laps now while Dan's on colder tyres. He might jump him. Got a yellow flag set to 2. As Mechanical has taken the lead of the race on those hards. Kieran and Josh have both pitted. So let's see where Luke is. So Luke's coming around the final couple of corners now. Around the final corner. There's Kieran. Kieran's coming out the pit lanes. It's going to be close. Yeah, Kieran has lost out there. Well, Luke is net P1, Dan P2, Kieran P3 at the moment. car's probably got another 5 laps in him maybe. And then he'll go on to the mediums. Also, Bosso P4 chips in the bits. As Clay picks up a penalty. Also, Bosso P4. Well, he was. He's in the bits. Andy Boy down in P15 after such a good quality. Gearing size are 1 lap younger, so they might be better at the end. Mechanical Panda 15 lap old cards. Clay 15 lap old cards. Also picks up a pen, but it wasn't the first one of the race. So, good going for Osso. As Luke makes a move on Panda. Panda's tyre starting to go off now as Dan approaches the back of him. Mechanical comes into the pits. Play into the pits. So now Dan is 2.7 behind the lead. Just shoots around Panda. The shooting cup. Oh, his Panda hits the wall. Here goes up the inside of Panda and hunts down Harvey. Luke pulling a gap out at the front, and just over 3 seconds, just under 3 seconds. Andy Boy into the pit. Kieran saving himself. Boost mode available. Overtake mode. So mechanical starting on the hards, ended up putting them down in P11. And 19 lap old hard tyres. You need to think about coming in at some point. Eleven laps to go. And is in the pits. Full send Dave up there in P6. Good drive there from him. Andy Boy, fastest lap of the race. Luke's pulled out 4 seconds now. Steamed into the distance. Stands under pressure here from Harvey. Under pressure from Kieran. And McLaren stuck at the back. There's Kieran's wing looking alright for now. Harvey gonna make a move on down the outside, brakes late. Bringing Kieran back in play, letting Luke walk away with a lead. 5 seconds in the lead now. Well, Kieran's going to get a better drive out of there. Josh is too far back. Kieran made a dive there on Harvey. Took the position back that he lost earlier on. Kieran needs to catch up with Dan. Full send Dave dropped to P6. Mechanical to P8. That's Lawson that puts the fastest lap in. 1:32.1. Sitting 5/10 down on that lap. It's one thing catching, it's another thing passing. Oh, and Harvey goes wide again after the 3 seconds with him. That's going to drop him down the order. Here he goes wide and deep. Kieran's got the inside corner. Dan's got a time penalty, 3 seconds. Now Harvey's there as well. 6 laps to go. Here comes Josh back into play as well. Harvey's all over the back of Dan. Josh has got no time penalties here, so Josh could jump up here onto the podium. Oh, we've got a yellow flag. We have lost mechanical. We have a spin. Oh. Dan he's lost a wing. He's got no end plates. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Penalties, yeah, both got 6 seconds. That'll put Josh on the podium. Everyone stopped once, Loz and Mike have stopped twice. We're back in the pit. Harvey got no end plates out of it. Yeah, he's lost one. Oh, we've lost mechanical again, is it? No. It's me high. Harvey looking to make a move there on Dan. No. Pulls back in. Wilson picks up a time penalty. Eight and a half seconds out in front now, Luke. And who's with us now? Knee high again into the wall. As Josh goes around the outside of Harvey. And into the pits comes Mihai. Oh, Josh hit the wall. So alright, he keeps the place. Harvey into the back of him. Paulson Dave is catching on just a second behind. Does have pens. Josh stays out. He's got no plates. Harvey picks up another penalty. Oh, Kieran picks up a penalty. Oh. So Josh. What's the penalties? See, Kieran's got 3, Dan's got 6, Harvey's got 9. Round 2 start, the final lap of the race. There he is. Luke is on his final lap. Nearly 10 seconds. Yeah, Josh on the podium. How good's that? Maybe even a P2 at this rate. He'll be buzzing. He deserves it. He drove a good race. catching up, Gainful. Yeah, I think he's got a few pens. There he is. They're crossing the line to take the win here in Singapore. He'll be happy with that. Kieran crossing the line in second place. Wait for them 3 seconds and then he'll get P3. And Josh does in fact get P3. Dan is all the way down in P7 after the pens. Harvey down in P8. For the last few lads to come across the line, also Bosso and Mihai Gainful. I'll hopefully grab Josh, Kieran and Luke. It'd be good to catch up with them after the race. McLaren stopped up in track. Here we go. So there's your confirmation of the results. Fastest lap going to Losman. And only 2 DNFs, which was James Brown and Crispy Beef. But a few penalties there as well. Obviously. Let's go and grab the winners. Oh. So we want Kieran. And if Josh is still here. Let's go and grab them. Let's see if they can chat. Evening, Kieran, you alright? Alright, no worries. We'll start with Josh because Josh has just joined the party. Evening, Josh. Hello, mate, you alright? On the podium, bud. How did that work out?
I don't know why, but I'm starting to like this track
No, I don't believe that. That was some drive there from you.
Cheers, mate. Appreciate it.
So
Been a perfect weekend, perfect qualifying.
it
Could have been a
has.
little bit higher, but
Yeah, well, you started P6, so you know to finish on the podium for you starting P6. In fact, you started behind Luke. Um,
yeah,
so you two have done well to get yourself up there. So good qualifying. You know, it's in Q3. Um, how was the race? Where did it all change around? What? Wait.
petrol really. Because obviously the battle I had, we had a little massive crackdown on that first stint. I
Yeah.
thought Dan and nice box, Kieran boxing up
Yeah.
there for me. So I thought
Yeah.
I start next to that. As they got stuck in traffic, I might get overtook. Didn't pan out.
It didn't work like that. No, no, I saw that.
And then I had to dig deep and thought, oh, I don't want to lose a lot of time here. But luckily, thanks to my car, got a little boost mode working and passed them back off.
Yeah.
Paid off.
Yeah, it was good. I mean, when I think is it Harvey had a pen anyway, and then Dan had a pen. So you were gonna jump down, and then you passed Harvey anyway. I think, didn't you? You passed Harvey.
Yeah, in the end, I
Uh,
went wide at some point.
yeah, yeah. So no, there was a couple of good little battles. Must admit, it was, from a comms point of view, it wasn't a great race. There wasn't a lot going on, but there was definitely a few battles up the front that you kept me interested in.
Yeah,
It's good. Congratulations. Well done on your podium, bud. I think
thanks, mate.
we Rabbi said you won't hear the last of it, so I don't know what that means.
Didn't pass me, so I don't know.
Brilliant. Nice to see you on the podium, bud. Kieran. Oh, what happened? Did you pit late? Did you mean to pit where you pitted? Yeah, yeah, right. Yeah, yeah. There was. I saw. I was watching as the others were coming. The way you tried to undercut them, as Dan and Luke. I was watching them come down the pit straight, and you were still in the pits. And you lost like 4 seconds, I think it was, wasn't it, to them? Just yeah, yeah. Well, was. Yeah, yeah. Well, Dan lost his wing, or part of his wing went wide. They cut another corner and got a straight 3 second penalty as well for the final corner, I think it was. Um, yeah, yeah. To be fair, you were doing really well until obviously that 3 second popped up, and I was genuinely, you know, upset for you. To be honest, it was you'd done a great drive until that, and you didn't deserve that pen, but obviously you did. But you know, it's was it? Yeah, it's yeah. I know what you mean. Yeah, it just draws you out wide, doesn't it? Yeah, yeah, he did. Yeah, there he is. He's won a race. How do you feel, bud?
Sweaty. Uh, it's
Yeah,
just
you did well. I mean, you qualified fifth, so you had an okay qualifying. It
yeah.
wasn't great.
My last run, I had to go into AI because a massive fucking wasp flew around my face. So I literally just
Oh,
went into
Stuart's
AI and started.
inquiry. Stuart's
Yeah, well,
inquiry.
I was saving the planet.
Yeah, oh, of course. Yeah, yeah. No, you did well. You had, what, 9.5, 10 seconds left at the end. Um,
Yeah, I was carrying two warnings since lap two.
oh, yeah.
So I wanted to make that gap on Kieran and Dan
Yeah.
to ensure, just in case they can catch me.
That
If I
just,
get a free second, I've got enough to back myself up. And also, I just had a look through my stream. I actually didn't impede anyone in Q3, but I was having that in the back of my mind as well, just in case I'd get a penalty for that. But
Yeah.
there was no one around me at that time.
No,
So yeah, but I had some luck because the collision that Dan had with, I think it was Colin in turn 1 or 2, they ghosted right as I was about to hit both of them.
Oh, no.
So I just went through them, which was a second early. If it was a second too late, I'd probably be in a wall, probably
Yeah.
rage quit and go on a holiday for 2 weeks again and not race, and that'll be it. But yeah,
that was
I
good.
think the undercut was
Yeah, it was definitely work.
what made difference between me and Kieran.
Was that always the plan, or did you just come in early?
Yeah. No, well,
You
I
planned for
was
that
going to
lap?
come in within 2 laps, but I was going to do something different to him always.
Yeah.
If he was going to pit, I would have stayed out. He didn't pit, and I thought, now's my chance. I'm going to pit.
Yeah.
And just because I knew on mediums it was like between lap 12 and 15 people were going to be pitting.
Yeah.
I think I pitted on lap 13 maybe, or just the start of 13. I thought, well, he's going to be pitting any minute now as well, so undercut.
Definitely.
I was catching him. I think I was catching him actually, because
Yeah,
when
you
I
were. The
overtook
time's coming
Dan,
down.
he was about 3.5 seconds, and when I pitted, he was only 2 seconds ahead of me. So I was catching him, but I didn't want to risk a battle and get the guys behind to catch up. So yeah.
No, it was a good race. As I said to Josh, it was a little bit boring from a comms point of view. There was not a lot happening further back, but you guys at the front definitely kept it alive. So yeah, good going, good race, good win. Congratulations, well done on your podium.
Cheers, mate.
No worries. That's all from me for this week. I will be back next week. Not sure where we are, but I'll be here same time. Is it Spa? Oh, it is indeed. It's real life as well, isn't it? Enjoy. So yeah, cheers, Kieran. I'll be back next week for the sprint. Until then, see ya.